What's up, and welcome to a very special edition of the Laura McCoy Live Show, featuring on myself, Laura McCoy, the man of the hour, the man with the dower, recorded live at Patmos, located 777 feet above sea level. And the reason this is such a special episode is because of your requested topic. So first of all, I want to thank and shout out to Yesenia, my homegirl, making it happen wherever she's at, doing what it do. I respect everything you say. I know I click with you on a mental path. I know I could see you saying the words, and I know where you're going. Like, I know what's going on up here as you trying to say what you're trying to say. And I know a lot of things is hard to, like, put into words and explain it, but that's a key thing in life. Because that's one thing I love to do. My cousin does a lot of music, so I sit there and read the Bible to him, bam, bam, bam. And I tell him it, and he'll turn it into a song, and raps and rhymes sound good and all that. But before I want to get into what I want to get into and talk about when I talk about, let me do a little background check history on myself so you can understand certain things about why I am who I am and things along that line. So both my parents was raised Catholic in separate places where they grew up. They was born to a Catholic family setting or whatever. And my father, after a while, felt it wasn't really for him, so he went exploring this, that, and the third, Episcopalian, Buddhism, Zen, all into all these different things. But then he finally found his home as a born-again Christian, and he is to that day. My mother, on the other hand, raised a Christian, communion, all that stuff. But then she started seeing, places where the church and the Bible just was not meeting. They're saying one thing, doing the other. Like in the Bible, for example, it says, talking about don't carve any idols, do not worship any idols, statues, any carving images. But you step into a church, you have Saint this one and Saint that one, only statues of this, that, and the third, praise to them, worshiping them. So that really threw her off a little bit. She wasn't really with it. She was confused. And then when I was 8 months old, I was a little baby. Jehovah's Witness came, knocked on my door, and blew my mom's mind. Because everything they say, they're not making up anything. They use it straight from the Bible. So I was raised Jehovah's Witness. Like, I think I was 4 years old, my mom got baptized, and she's been going hard with that ever since. And I became a publisher. I was 4.5 years old when I gave my first talk, reading out the Bible, breaking it down to everybody in front of a whole congregation of people. And I just learned, that's where a lot of my knowledge of the Bible came from. I love her and thank her so much for that. Even though that's not what I'm doing right now with my life, that stuck with me. And that's why you can see all those biblical quotes get incorporated into my little McCoys. But yeah, so that's that. That's how I got that part of me. And yo, you so on and you right about the whole world, the way everything is Freemasons, Illuminati. Some people go, oh yeah, that stuff was made up. Yeah, Illuminati was made up, but it was made up by Adam Weishaupt in 1770 something in Bavaria, in Germany. The Bavarian Illuminati, that's how it started. It's a faction of Freemasonry. And I drive around, I see Masonic temples, I see cars with the Masonic insignias on the emblems all the time. Like, you can't doubt that it's not there. Like, and I used to, once I first found out about the stuff that they really doing and all the knowledge that they have, that they've acquired over years and years, thousands of years in the making, and what they're doing with it, they're not, oh, we have all this knowledge, how can we better ourselves and humanity? How can we take over? How can we confuse these people and control them and take over their stuff? That's what they're trying to do. When I first found out about it, I was so I was sick in my inside. I just wanted to I'll strap a bomb on my chest and blow up all the Freemasons right now. But that's not gonna do anything. It's gonna be on the news. But you know what? They're all gonna continue with their path. It's not worth it. Just getting all worked up and worrying about it all the time, or being one of those people oh, Illuminati, Illuminati, Illuminati. Because running around saying that is not getting anything done. You're just making other people panic and worry too. So my conclusion on that, I put it to the side. I understand that they do what they do and it's not good, so I put it over there. I deal with things in the light. I'm of the light, and that's why I'm drawn to the light. I resonate with that frequency, more of a higher frequency, the pure love and light, those kind of levels, not that dark shit that they be fucking with. So that I put them over there to the side. I don't pay them no mind. I just know that at all times they have a job and they're getting it done every second. So it's a little motivation for us we gotta worry about us right now. Everything you ever say, I just want to take a guess. I'm not sure, but I got such an Aquarius vibe from you. I don't know if you're an Aquarius or I think you're an air sign, maybe an earth sign. I'm not sure, but I really got an Aquarius vibe for you. All the knowledge, everything. My bad that I tried to do a video the other, when you put the first one up, but my shit was fucking up. My iPad kept, messing with me, so I couldn't get it up. So sorry for the delay in time and all that, but yeah, man. Yo, there's so much. My mind is buzzing right now. I can't even collect my thoughts in the right way, but I'm gonna keep hitting you back on the videos, video response to video response to video response, and we're gonna be on it. Thanks once again for the support, showing love in the Laura McCoy page, my whole movement and everything. So, good looks to everybody, Oh, yeah, about the little kids. When you're a little kid, right? So, when you're a little kid, what's pouring out of you is pure life energy, life forces at the maximum amount. You're growing, you're expanding your mind and your body at the same time. You want to explore and you want to do new things. It's somebody's job to make us think in just in this box. And if you have a thought outside the box, whoa, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, you're not right in your mind because you're thinking thoughts that's not pre-approved by whoever. So whatever you want to do as a kid, that's what you, go look into that and explore it. Like, what I feel like my life goal is, I love helping people. It puts such a smile on my face to help anybody. If it's shoveling the snow out their driveway so they can get their car out, helping them with this, something small, something big, whatever it is, I love helping people. So I know whatever I do is going to be along the lines of helping people. It's going to be, for you, Yesenia, it's going to be whatever you love to do, whatever you love, you have a passion for it, that's what you're going to do, because it has to be something that also not only fills you with love, but other people as well. So, you know, it's a two-way thing. It's not like you take from someone and you're like, oh, I feel good now because I got this from them. No, it's I got this, I feel good because I helped them, and they feel good because they got what they need too. So, you know, never let anybody think you're crazy, because you know what crazy is. I got a video on crazy. Just watch that and you'll understand my whole concept of what crazy is and everything. But don't worry about what anybody else think about you. As long as you're doing what you know is right in your core, you got to visit the interior of the terrain. What you got to do, visit the interior of the terrain. That's yourself. And through rectification, you look inside yourself. Because since the day we was born, we was told certain things that wasn't really true. So this is how we go, okay, we are told this, right? This is not really true, but we think it's true. Okay, so we believe this, and we build, okay, so if this is true, then this must be true. And this, and this, and this. You building a whole something on something that's not really true. So you got to go down to the basis, find the real truths, and then build from there. Don't believe anything at all until you prove for yourself. There's universal truths, 7 of them, and from that, universal polarity, rhythm, everything is moving in rhythm, the in and the out, the twee and the la, whatever you want to call it, push and pull, the flora and fauna. They have different names for it all around the world, but everything has gender, positive and negative, masculine and feminine. The sun, moon, and stars, man, woman, and child. Everything is everything. Everything is everything, basically, at the end of the day. I know it sounds a little weird, doesn't make reason, but everything is everything. Opposites is the same at the end of the day. We all going back to where we came from, return to our essence, and, you know, continue the cycle. So while we're here, I like to keep it positive. Shout outs. Bam, 7.5 minutes. I'm out. Been here way too long. Cógela suave.